Okay, so we're gonna blow some stuff up. This is the last of 140 tunnels I carved out to blow out a huge portion of the inside of the fortress. I got a long way to go, but let's have some fun with some fireworks. So this strip I'm making now is about 1,400 feet. It's about the size of one of the bases of my black pyramid. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna go down here real quick. So on the left, you can see those are all 1,400-foot tunnels. Going off down to the left, there's about 35. Let's go a little faster. Okay, there's 35. Let me show you one more thing. Okay, I was going to continue down the other way, but I didn't because right where the cursor is pointing in that direction that I'm moving towards, there's a big lake, and I have to find the edges of it, because if I blow that end of it up, it's going to flood this whole thing. So I basically did everything to the right of this. So way up top, I already dug this out by hand, and then I decided to blow the whole inside out and make a whole bunch of levels instead of this one level. So this is going all the way to the edges. You can't even see it here, all the way around. All right, you can't even see it from here. But these four gray rows here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, what I have, 5. Let me see something. Do I have one more to do? Oh, I didn't do the bottom one because it was already, when I started digging it, most of it was coming up where the ceiling is, so it wasn't necessary. So this one I don't need. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 rows each have 35 tunnels with dynamite, and each row of dynamite is 1,400 feet. So let's pull the pin and let's watch it all blow up. Redstone torch, and let's watch. See how big this hole gets. You see how far down it goes? It goes all the way down to there. Oh, so usually one torch is enough. Oh, wait a minute. I was off screen. Okay, let's keep watching it. So we're going to have to follow it, because when it gets off screen a certain distance, it's going to stop blowing up until we get near it. Oh, it's not blowing up top. We're going to have to come and relight some of these. Usually it all goes up. So back there you can see that that's the central tower there. Some of it's going to get blown up, but I had to avoid putting some of the dynamite there. I would have destroyed it. Yeah, it's blowing some holes in it. We can just repair it. Alright, so let's follow it back. Okay, it is going up there, so it should go back across because it wasn't lighting the top. Let me see if this next row goes off. No, I'm going to have to relight that top row. The other 3 rows are going off, so let's see how far back it goes. I spent all day. Well, I did a couple of other things. Went to the store, cleaned up a little bit, but I would say I spent at least 6 hours digging all these tunnels out and filling them with dynamite. It's like a game of dominoes. Oh yeah, look at that. Back there is a magma chamber. So let's see what's going on with this magma chamber over here. Did it drain it? I would think it would just keep flowing. Oh wow, look how much is still there to light. Oh, it didn't even go off. There it is. So when I'm done, we're going to go back over to where I started showing you everything. Where it looks solid. We're also going to check to see, we're going to light whatever didn't get lit. I think most of it is going up though. Wow. Yeah, 1,400 feet. That's roughly a quarter of a mile in real life. Sorry about the angle. It's got the TV at an angle, but I don't make a lot of videos, so yeah, that's the part of the Black Fortress over here. So I stopped there. Oh, it blew it up anyway. Oh, wow. Yeah, it blew it up anyway, so I'll have to repair that. It's no biggie. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it anyway. Alright, so over here looks like most of it went off. So I gotta go over here for the rest of it to light because we were off camera. Wow, it's still going. Alright, this isn't gonna go off. It is that magma chamber back there. It should be running all over the place. There it is. Now it's dropping. So I'll seal it off from the top, shut it off. I'll come back here after I put some stones on the top until I find the plug. It'll stop flowing. Wow. There's a lot of mess to clean up here, but it sure beats digging it all out by hand. There's still dynamite back here. Oh, wow. That should be about the end of it. Yeah, that's the end of it there. Yep, I think that's it. Oh, we still got some down there. This was a different tunnel though. This was a side tunnel I found earlier that I never did anything with. Oh yeah, that blew up the whole outside. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, at least I didn't hit the bridge. That's a good thing. That's the Black Fortress. So I'm trying to empty out the entire underneath of the complex. So that was a nice, I'd say that was about 1/6. Oh yeah, I got a lot of repairs to do. Uh-oh, this one might hit the bridge out there. I might have to repair that bridge. It's still less work because I want to hollow this thing out and put a whole bunch of levels. Wow, it's still going off. I think that's it for up there. Oh, wow. Wow. I knew I'd spent a long time. It was 140 tunnels, 1/4 mile long dynamite each. So 10 tunnels is 5 miles. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do math in my head when I'm tired. So if 4 tunnels, if 4 tunnels is a mile, 100 is 25 miles. About 35 miles of dynamite total. So when I was living in Nassau and Freeport and Hempstead, it's about 30 miles to Queens. So that would be like a row of dynamite going from Hempstead to Queens. A part of Queens. I'm not sure what part of Queens. I'm surprised. I'm surprised these didn't get blown up. These were right in front of the dynamite. Let me see something. I still see a dynamite over here. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me go up and make sure that top row went off. Yep. So we started over here, right? Oh, I know where we started. No, we started here. All right, so this was all solid rock. And now that whole area is cleared out. That was all solid rock. So what I'm going to do next, over time, of course, I still have to clear out. That was probably only about a quarter of the mountain under here. And I had already blew some up. So I'm going to have to repeat that. So we're talking about probably another week or two, a few hours here and there to load some more dynamite. I can't go right to the edges of the fortress because there's a lot of water. I'm going to end up flooding it. So unfortunately, the edges of the fortress are going to take a long time. Let me show you where that is from down here. So I have to go all the way back to about this wall because the fortress is here, the white fortress, the Asar fortress is here. Okay, that's the north wall. And I'm going to have to, where are we at here? Yeah, it's going to go up. See if I can find how high up we got to go. So I'm going to have to, trying to find the area I started digging first. Yeah, this got blown out too. So this minor repairs. So here's the top of the fortress. We're going to go in through the top to see how much. We didn't go all the way to the top with that dynamite because I had that floor, and I'm going to have to figure out how to blow out a section up here without completely damaging this level right here, this level. That's the Blue Hospital back there. So this area I have to blow out without damaging that level or too much more of the upper deck. But let's see. This entire white area I'm trying to hollow that out all the way from back to the purple edge of that black fortress, the blue hospital, the red temple, all the way to this the white fortress. So that wall that we were just looking at inside is right about where this brown wall is. So when I was down there and brought you from the inside, it was about here. So that's a nice amount of mountain that I blew out. So for the other 3/4, we're talking about, oops, sorry about that. So for the other 3/4, it's about another 6 hours each. So I'm not trying to spend my entire life straight, but 2-3 hours here and there, a couple days a week, few days a week. And then I got to get up to that area between the floor I built and the white deck. And after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the fortress from the inside and select where I want each floor, because some floors, like that floor with the green border, is only 2 blocks high. You can't even jump in there. I want it that way for a reason. Some are going to be 3 or 4, maybe 5 blocks high, more space. So they're going to be different thicknesses of each layer. So once I figure that out, if you notice when I lit the dynamite in the bottom, I'm holding the phone now. Let me see if I can get it one more time to show you this. Bear with me a second. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to stay there one more second. Because I want to go down where those red blocks are. That's the floor. And I could go, that's really halfway to the void. Right here. So I can start blowing more up. But as you see what I did here, I started doing strips like a lattice, like a mesh, just to give an idea of where the floor is going to be. And then I'm going to start filling that in. And as I do, I'm going to have to clear out individual blocks, clean up this mess. But all the floors are going to be meshwork like that. And then as I start filling the floor in, that's when I'm going to start cleaning this up where they line up with the floors. That's going to take a while too, but instead of trying to clear all of this out by hand, some of it I can do with more dynamite, but instead of clearing all that out by hand, I am going to do all the mesh work. So after I blow it up, it'll be mesh work, and then it'll be cleanup as I build the floors. And then as I build the floors, I'll alternate, maybe do separate rooms or make certain areas thicker or thinner than the rest according to how it hits the outer walls of the fortresses and whatever ideas come to me. And then you're going to be able to get into the fortresses and go back and forth. I might make mazes. I might make a prison on one layer with cells in it, you know, a dungeon. Well, we'll see how we do this. But I'm just documenting this. So one last thing, there is a main requirement to doing something at grand scale like this. You can't have a life. If you got a wife and kids and you got 1 or 2 jobs, forget about it. What I just did would have took you like 5 months. You would have been able to do two rows of dynamite a day or a week. So I have off. I'm always running around. I'm going to work, back and forth, and I need a break. So here's that central tower. I'm going to clean up around that tower. So this is what I do. This is, to me, it's like painting. It's like drawing. It's actually like sculpting and painting at the same time. It's like 3D. And I do have a goal. It might take me a few years, but this fortress should be filled in. I should give all the rooms and the levels should have purposes to them. And maybe I'll put it on realms at some point, so other people can join in. I'll just give them the invites or the links, whatever you do. and let people enjoy it, but I got a lot of work to do. So today is May 10th, 89. Today's May 10th, 2024. Getting ready to do a little bit more here and then get ready for bed. I gotta get up 7:30 for work in the morning. I hope you enjoyed this boring ass video. At least I hope you had fun watching all the fireworks go off. Let me know what you thought. I like good and bad comments. You don't have to be a complete jerk for no reason, but if there's stuff you didn't like, you genuinely didn't like it, or you really love something that I probably thought was stupid, just put your opinion down below. I am an amateur. I don't really plan on doing a YouTube channel, but I might as well start now getting feedback from you guys. So if I do ever do a channel and do it a little more refined and more professionally, at least I have an idea of where to start and what my viewers like and what they don't like. So thank you for coming.